Alright, I'm shooting another one. Guess what? Yes, I am at the hotel. And not only that, I got introduced to the truck I was driving. It's sitting bobtail in front of a garage with a RV inside of it. It's a private truck job, alright. But, speaking of truck, there's another guy that's doing a pre-trip on. It's a Frito-Lay daycare. Frito-Lay truck was a daycare. Yeah, I get to park right in front of my room. Yeah, they took care of my hotel, right? They gave me a hard time just now. Them people at the front desk, they were clueless and friggin', I don't know. They had a hard time getting my confirmation number and stuff like that. Wait a second, hold up. Yeah, I'm parked in the wrong way. Alright, here it is. Yeah, it seemed like I got the job after all. Guess what? I wasn't really excited about it at first. Because I thought, the kind of process I was going through. Yeah, I just unload my stuff up in the room. The kind of process I was going through, it didn't seem like it was gonna work out. I thought I was gonna get disappointed again. But yes, the truck is kind of, I don't mean to embarrass myself, but it's in mint shape, all right, but it's not as clean and spotless like the last one I was driving. The one that y'all saw in Bridgeview. That Freightliner Cascadia, yeah. They said they only got Peterbilts and Kenworths. I said, all right, they don't matter. I'll just stick it out. But he introduced me. The truck feels so big and old, but just kind of, it looks a little stainish. Doesn't smell fresh, but it's all right. I've been through that process already. I got background experience driving different trucks, owner-operators and stuff. But the truck ain't really that bad. It ain't that bad. And guess what? I told him that I haven't driven a stick in between 2013, 2014 and 13, I haven't driven a stick shift. I'm going back to a manual. It's a regular straight 10. I told him while I was just sitting in the driver's seat of this Kenworth, it's a Kenworth that I'm getting. Yeah, he said, what did he say? He said, as a matter of fact, I think I'm the one that told him, I haven't driven a manual since the last 10 years or so, or 13 years. I haven't driven one. So I said, when I get here tomorrow, I'm going to have to test drive that bobtail and see if I could get used to it. And I also told him that I never use a clutch. I always float gears. I float gears, progressive shifting. I float gears without using a clutch. I can change gears and accelerate a manual semi-truck with no clutch at all. The only time, in case y'all are not familiar with this, you also heard that they double clutch manual. I don't have to go through that. I press the pedal once and then put it in gear, and the rest comes natural. When I hit the accelerator, I just get off. It's like you gotta apply pressure on the accelerator, release it. As a matter of fact, hold on. I think you gotta get the accelerator and then get ready to put it in gear. Like, you gotta wait for the RPM to reach at a certain range, like maybe 1500 or so, and then you drop it in. It's like you gotta go like this. You gotta hold the stick, press the accelerator. As soon as you get off the accelerator, slip it in gear. Most of the way, I've been slipping it in gear without grinding. I don't grind at all. Now I don't know how I got that, I know who taught me. Robert at Bearcat Truck Driving School in Weatherford, Texas. Yeah, he taught me that. He's the only human being on the planet that taught me how to progressive shift or float gears. When I was going to truck driving school for the first time, when I came back for a refresher course because I failed the driving test with FFE, I actually passed Bearcat Truck Driving School the first time. I was the only one that graduated first. I was the fastest student out of everybody. And they sent me back to Bearcat because FFE said I failed the driving test. That's when I was about to be a company driver. They sent me back from Winter Haven, Florida, and I went back to Bearcat Truck Driving School in Weatherford, Texas. That's when Robert showed me how to progressive shift. Yes, it's like I've been doing it for 13 years, between 2001 and 4. No, I didn't drive in 4. Actually, I drove a Super 10 in 14. No, 13 I drove a Super 10. But you said you got apply pressure, like increase the RPM to a certain range, and then as soon as you get off a pedal, you slip it in. It's like you go, as soon as you get off, you got to get ready to drop it in. See, it's kind of tricky. It's not easy to explain. I know how to do it, but I got to get the feel of the truck tomorrow. So he said tomorrow. I can't believe this. I was waiting to go back home right now. This rental car is due tomorrow. It's due tomorrow by 6 p.m. I think. It's due back down in Valdosta. But they said I might be able to drop it up here though. So what I got to do next, I got to either go online, modify the reservation or something, and try to figure out if I could leave this car up here. Because if I get stuck with both the truck and the car, I don't know what's going to happen. But the Hertz rental guy, he said there's a possible chance I can leave it up here because I got stuck with a return trip. Not a one-way trip, a return trip. I landed on a bad moment, so maybe it can adjust. But yeah, you can see what's in front of you. Yeah, it is a hotel. I wasn't even expecting to be here. But he told me some rules, man. He is serious. He said if anything happens, I should let him know. He said something about if I effed up. No, he said if you effed up, or he's just giving me an example. It's kind of a long story. If I effed up, just let him know. Well, he went through some rules and stuff like that. But, that's what I was trying to tell you. I had to go linger and forget the subject. I had to go to the gear stick business. Man, I'm sorry. Guess what? It seemed like I'm not getting a road test either. I'm not getting a road test. You might say, yeah, I'm with a bad company. Don't worry about it. I already told you. I said I'm stuck doing this. I don't have a choice. It's better than me sitting at home. And I even told my mom, don't build your hopes up and rest your confidence in this. That's what I just told her. Yeah, she called me while I was in this hiring process. When I was in the lunchroom, and the head manager, he gave me a bunch of papers to sign. So the phone started ringing. That was my mother. So I told her, don't be resting your confidence in this because I didn't come out here to expect this to happen. It's more like I said, I expected that if I run into a bad apple a few times, I don't have no choice but to keep trying until I reach somewhere. Well, don't be counting your eggs before they hatch or whatever. But you might say I'm lucky this time. That's all I gotta say. So yes, I did get hired. It seemed like I'm not getting a road test because he didn't mention it. He said, I told him that when I get here, I'm going to have to test drive the truck first. Maybe he will, but he didn't mention it. He didn't tell me nothing about it. So I guess I'm not getting a road test. So that's the next good part. And I got a DOT expiration coming up in January. So whenever I get a chance to go to Georgia, I'm going to refresh that DOT card. I'm going back in my place to get it done. So anyway, I just parked the car right here, right in front of my window. Right in front of my window upstairs. And it's directly in front of my room window at the top floor. So this way I can see my car much better. Oh yeah. All right, I took everything out. I'm gonna hurry up and get back upstairs. Well, I don't know what to say. Oh shit. I thought a car was sneaking up behind. I told y'all I camped out in the hotel. I camped out. No, I didn't camp out in the hotel. I camped out in the car last night. He told me I was tired. Oh yeah, I could walk through here. I'm not gonna go through all that crap. Let me see if I can get a car. Instead of me doing things the hard way. Been through a series at least. I'm glad I don't have to walk through the lobby. It's much quicker this way. I got the ice restroom, the guest lounge. You hear the Bee Gees playing in the intercom. You see, I'm gonna let them so get bored. Man, I'm glad because I just busted my tail all day yesterday into today. I didn't even pull over and sleep one time. I did a 900 plus miles coming up here, plus I had to tackle the rain. It was raining last night and everything. I gotta get the card out again. Let's double check it. I can see. Yeah, I'm gonna show you my car. Here it is. Waiting right next to that tree. There it is. White Nissan. Alright. You see I unload my stuff already. Got my duffel bag and everything. It's a queen bed. I didn't pay for this though. They paid for it. They already giving me runarounds telling me, well, if they're gonna pay for it, then I'm gonna have to leave like a $50 deposit. I said I'm not responsible for that. I'm not making a $50 deposit. I'm not in charge of it. They're paying for it. Plus, not only that, I only got $20 on my ATM card right now, which is true. So I'm gonna have to speak to the manager if I can get a cash advance. The last one out, the one in Bridgeview, they gave me cash advance when I told them I was broke. They gave me a $200 cash advance, and I got it that fast. So now I'm gonna just go ahead and close this. Yeah, there goes the car that I was driving yesterday. Wait a minute, hold up, something here, right? Yeah, got two curtains. Yeah, I'll close that. Ah, shit, just hit myself. I'm gonna go ahead and whip out my laptop. I just wanna unwind first. Yeah, do it this way. Man, this one is all souped up. This part of Illinois ain't no joke. Yeah, this is better. Yeah, I never seen this before. I guess why not? Put it right there. All right, let me cut the cheese. Cut it short. Oh shoot. Yes, I forgot. I bought a couple of things, but I forgot the oatmeal. I didn't pick that up. I need to go to the Walmart store and get it right now. All right, before I unwind, that's just about all I gotta tell you. So, even though I camped out in the rental car last night at the Target store, I am now gonna rest because the reason why he's put me in here, he said I could have went out today with the truck, but I guess he changed his mind and went this way because he know I just did 1,000 miles coming up here without stopping anyway. So, anyway, that's about it for right now. The next thing I gotta do is grab me a can of oatmeal and bring it up in here, and that's it. All right. If anything, let me tell you this one more thing before I cut this video. I am kind of embarrassed and scared to show you the details of that truck. I just don't feel like doing it, but I'll go ahead anyways. Yeah, I know. I've been through all sorts of things. I've been driving old trucks already that many times, but I drove new ones also years ago. But anyways, I'll check y'all later.